Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev. This is the ship guide for Elite Dangerous, and today we have the Adder. A step up from the Hauler. This one I used a lot myself to get myself into the Vulture, which is the fighter that I prefer to use now, and it's not a bad ship, so let's go check her out. Alright, so quick little jaunt into the shipyard. So she's only 87,000 credits. Not bad, not bad. You can see top speed boost, 2 small horde points versus and 1 medium point versus just 1 small horde point makes a big difference. Not a bad little ship. Cargo capacity 6, not bad, 6 tons. Alrighty, so let's see what we can do to make this guy a badass OB. Okay, so we'll start with our medium here. What was that? It was a class 2, I think it said. So let's start looking at the 2s. Got a nice burst laser, F2. But I'm looking for something a little different. This is it. There we go. Wanted to show you guys what some of the cannons are like. This is what I prefer, which is the multi-cannon. I've tried the fragment and the regular cannon, and they don't lead quite as well as a multi-cannon. It's a little more forgiving, easier weapon to use. The other ones, you got to be right up on them, wham wham. So let's see if we can get some better pulse. Well, we can put the ones in we had last time. We'll just make that, and we'll do that. That way we'll have some decent firepower here. Hopefully good enough to get through a couple of ships. Oh, that was it. Wait a minute. Yeah, it says that's a beam laser. Okay. An E1. I don't... let's see if we can find something better. Nope. Okay, so in that case, I think we're just going to go back down to the G's here. That's a better weapon. It fits more my playstyle. And again, when it comes to power needs, we do want to make sure that we are staying within what we need to do. There we go. And again, the reason it looks like there's such a big difference, why this current laser that we're switching out looks more strong, is a fixed mount. For some reason, the fixed mounts are much more powerful. Internals, as always. Looking at the 2s. And with that 100 G's we got, we're like at close to 900,000. So again, this should be an easy buy for you guys. But things are going to start getting more expensive real soon. Okay. So you got an A3, which of course we don't use, so yeah, put the old A2 in there. Okay, thrusters, class 3s. It's a pretty heavy power draw, but I think the way we'll set this up, we should be fine. Of course, you're always going to be looking at not only the power draw, but your weight. Let's see, sensors. And of course, the old shield generator. Okay, I thought it was a 3, not a 2. Alright, class 3. In an earlier episode, I talked about... Oh, geez. There we go. We'll just put that on. As you start going with more and more upgrades, you get more and more things to choose from. It gets more confusing. So we've got an empty spot. We could throw fuel scoop in there. This is still too small of a ship to really get into mining. So put one of those in there. But most of this stuff is for the bigger ships, of course. So like I said, you can put another cargo rack, or you could put another fuel tank in there. Increase your jump range. I think that's everything. Let's see how everything works out here. Ooh, we're at 103%, so we are going to have to turn something off. Cargo hatch is almost always the first go-to I have. And then frame shift drive is kept at 2. Life support can stay at 2. And we should be fine. Whoop. Fire group. Alright. There we go. Alrighty, folks, so hold on a second, and I'm going to go get us in some trouble, see if we can find something to fight. Well, it looks like we found ourselves a fight. I'm not having a whole lot of luck finding, you know, and that's the way it is sometimes in these high resource areas. There we go, now we got him targeted. Alright, see if we can do some damage to this eagle here. We do not have the... Whoa, asteroid! Something you gotta make sure you miss. Alright. Eagles are flying tin cans. Oh, still hard to get in my sights though. There we go. You can hear it hitting the ship.
Target destroyed.
That's my favorite part about using these guns, is you can actually see and hear them hit the ship, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I found a pretty dead zone. See, the view is somewhat obstructed in here. Can't quite see as well some of the other ships. But again, this is a good mix. Good early game mix. You can do trading, you can do combat if you really want. If you get pulled out of interdiction, you have a chance. Only thing you do want to remember with the projectile weapons, they do have to reload. Man, that's just a dead one. And that happens sometimes. With the hauler, it was just trying to find something that wouldn't take too long to kill. This one is just a dead one. But there you go. You got a good idea how well it did. It took that eagle out pretty quick. So, you know, your biggest problem with this is going to be maneuverability. But it's all good. And your rebuy cost is only 50 G's. So that is not bad at all. You always want to make sure that you can afford that rebuy. Alright. So there we go, folks. That is your Adder, a good all-around early game mix ship. As always, I am the Rev. I'm desperately looking here for more. And I'm not finding any. Nope. Just miners. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and giving your continued support. As always, this has been Elite Dangerous Ship Guides. And we're just going to keep on going. We've got a lot of ships to do, and I've got a lot of farming to do. So as always, I'm the Rev. Keep your heads down, your guns up. And I'll see you again real soon.